Are you growing poor every single day? Most people are. And it's not because of a bad investment, or they got hacked, or the stock market crashed, but rather something nobody is talking about. The dollar itself is collapsing. Here's the problem. The US dollar index just suffered its worst collapse in over 50 years. Let that sink in. 50 years. You probably didn't see this on the news. Your financial advisor probably didn't call you about it. Your bank definitely didn't warn you. But it's happening right now. And if you're holding dollar-denominated assets, your savings account, your checking account, your bonds, your cash under the mattress are growing poorer every single month by definition. Not because you made a bad decision, not because you got unlucky, but because the currency itself is losing value. Here's the math. In 2020, the US dollar index was at 102. Today is down 12 to 15% from its recent peak, and it's been trending down for months. That means if you had 100,000 sitting in a savings account 2 years ago, maybe earning 0.5% interest, that money is now worth less in real purchasing power. You didn't lose it in the stock market. You didn't get scammed. It just evaporated because the currency is weakening. While your money is getting weaker, what's getting stronger? Everything else. I know this is controversial, but Bitcoin was designed to be a hedge against currency collapses. It's a store of value independent of any government monetary policy. It is volatile, absolutely. But if you believe the dollar is weakening, some exposure to crypto is a real consideration. So what's the next move? First, acknowledge the problem. You're exposed to dollar weaknesses. Most people aren't even aware this is happening. You are now. Second, start diversifying. Doesn't have to be drastic, but if 90% of your wealth is in dollars, maybe it should be 70%. And that other 20% into assets that appreciate when the dollar weakens. Third, understand why before you pick investments. This is where most people fail. They hear buy crypto or buy real estate, and they do it without understanding why. And then when the ups and down hits of the market, they panic and sell at the worst time. You need a framework, a way of thinking about your money that makes sense when things get chaotic. That's what I created my newsletter for. Every week I break down what's happening with the dollar right now, which assets are positioned to benefit, the specific moves smart money is making, a framework for protecting your wealth. Not financial advice, not get-rich-quick schemes, but real actionable thinking about currency risk, asset allocations, and why wealth actually compounds. Here's what I know. In 6 months, you're going to look back and wish you started this sooner, not because you have gotten rich, but because you'll have started protecting yourself. The people who sign up for my newsletter are the ones who won't be broke in 5 years when the dollar has eroded further. They're the ones who understand that doing nothing is the most expensive decision they can make. So the link is in this description. Sign up to Human Capital. I send out a real breakdown of what's happening with your money, the assets to watch, the moves to make, and the framework that actually works when everything is chaotic. Your future self will thank you. See you next week.